On the eve of Christmas Day, health workers in Bomet County, among them a group purporting to be officials of Kenya Medical and Dentist Union officials, entered into an agreement with the county government of Bomet for a 15% pay hike, among other incentives. The health workers were also to be promoted to a job group ahead of their entry point in service as compared to other counties.
Things are moving much better. In spite of the constraints they still have, like all other government hospitals. I think moving forward, we want to, as Kenyans, to look for more efficient ways of managing our institutions and devolving more and more responsibilities to the facility.
And Wednesday, the union officials made a fact-finding mission to meet its members in Bomet County, a meeting that was to end prematurely after Bomet Governor Isaac Ruto and a number of goons allegedly stormed the venue.
We will intensify security because we have had before threats on you by operatives of other places, people we do not know where they come from. And they keep issuing threats to our staff. We want to tell them that they are not going to be allowed anywhere near Bomet. They will not be allowed in Longisa.
The union claims its officials were mishandled and harassed by the goons, with the governor assaulting its secretary general and chair.
Meeting of doctors has been disrupted by a governor who came brandishing his gun and brought his goons to slap and strip lady doctors, which is very unfortunate.
If you're going to slap your doctors, then who do you expect to go back to the hospital and treat you?
And now the union wants action taken against the governor.
So we have going to do a report on the governor, particularly himself, as an individual, not as a governor. And we have already taken specimens of the damages. Some of our members have lost their phones. Some people have been slapped. We are going to fill those P3s, and we will make sure that the governor pays all the damages.
And it is up to Kenyans to decide whether they want to leave their health to the mercy of politicians, or they want to come out and support the doctors in this country and say that the doctors must be treated well for them to treat the patients well.
The union claims the purported KMPDU representative who signed the agreement with the county government was a stranger and hence cannot transact any business on its behalf.
We are not going to allow anyone to interfere with the operations for whatever reasons you are having. Sisi tuko hapa na hapa ni kwetu, and we will work here and we will make sure that we make our own decisions on what is best for ourselves, and we will wish well all other people. But we welcome people who bring us support. But those who are threatening our staff, asking them why they are working, they are not welcome.
They have vowed to soldier on with the strike until such a time that the government will honor the 2013 CBA agreement.
We have always availed ourselves for all negotiations. Number two, those negotiations must be based on the implementation process of the CBA. Number three, we did not ask for 300%. We asked for the implementation of a document that was signed by government in 2013.
We know that some other private facilities are importing foreigners to come and work there. Even we want to ask even the Minister of Interior to investigate on what grounds are foreigners coming to our country. Maybe you cannot import a service which you have locally. That is injustice and unfair labor practice.
We also want to extend our warning to the Aga Khan, particularly the CEO. So far he is purported to suspended a few. Those suspensions must be revoked with immediate effect. Otherwise, we as a union will take very stern action on Aga Khan, because that's unfair labor malpractice.
Meanwhile, a group of clergy from Nyanza region is calling on the Ministry of Health and doctors to resume talks over the pay dispute and save Kenyans the pain and anguish of seeking medical attention.
Kenyans are suffering. Kenyans are dying deaths which should have been avoided. But because there is no commitment from the leadership of this country, the pain continues.
There is interest of the doctors as human beings who always shop in the same way where people shop, they do their things in the way, apart from humanitarian ground, they do their things as any other human and as any other citizen in this country. And if the leadership has failed to recognize the role the doctors play, we are suffering. As much as doctors would be blamed that they don't have that humanitarian heart, you need to pause and think and ask, surely are we right?
Juni Karisa for Channel 1 News Hour.